This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! And these shields, boys!
After the Persians reconquered Ionia in 490 BC, they began planning their next moves to extinguish the threat to their empire from Greece, and to punish Athens and Sparta. The Persian invasion consisted of an army of 20,000 fighters. Darius, having given clear warning of his plans, sent ambassadors to all the cities of Greece, demanding their submission, except for Athens and Sparta, who executed the ambassadors instead. Then Darius ordered a military campaign against Sparta because it was effectively at war with him. The 10,000 Spartan soldiers came from the hills around the plain. They began to crush the weaker infantry by directing the flanks before charging towards the center of the Persian line. The remnants of the Persian army fled and left the battle.
Make ready, men! Make ready, for the storm is here! Our foes assail us, but we can weather their worst, and we can triumph! We will not be beaten down or pushed aside, but we will stand firm, as our ancestors did.
At the beginning of the battle, the Persian army took a defensive position on a high hill in order to have the advantage against the Spartan army.
We have let them come to us. We have let them choose this battle. But does that mean we're cowards? Or that we are weak? No! We let them come. Let them overreach themselves. Then we shall break them.
After he saw that his army was too large, he ordered the cavalry to attack a few battalions far from the central army. Indeed, the cavalry of the Persian army gradually destroyed the forces, but they incurred losses in doing so, and it took them a long time. They also noticed that they had become far from the main army.
Do not fear, men. Our enemy argues and throws insults far better than they throw javelins. They are debaters, not soldiers. Olive throwers, not generals. We will show them how to fight today. They will not like a lesson.
Sparta took advantage of this gap and attacked the left wing in order to keep them away from the center of the army and disperse their ranks.
If we are victorious and live, I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor and help in our defense. But we mortals must do our parts as well. Fight with honor, and all will be well.
They were docking with the forces from the left side of the Persians, and then gradually withdrawing in order for the Persian forces not to feel that they had moved away from the center of their army. And they did that also on the other side of the Persian army, using the last cavalry battalion they had.
Today we will add another triumph to the history of our people's greatness. Yes, we are outnumbered, but so what? All we need to do is keep our heads, and we will have victory. Make ready for the fight! I will not speak honeyed words before this battle. We stand in mortal peril. This is the moment when men show their virtue. And looking at you, I have no doubts about your worth. To arms!
I've seen graveyard hordes 3 days dead, with more about them than you!
At the same time, the Spartans attacked the Persian center with weak units in order to deceive the Persians into moving forward and abandoning their position. After the Persian army wiped out the vanguards of the Spartan army, they thought they were about to win, and moved forward in order to quickly end the battle. When they advanced, the elite of the Spartan army were waiting for them. They launched a counterattack on the center of the Persian army, and they surrounded the army from almost all sides. Then the Persian army, beginning to notice that it no longer had the advantage, having already lost its cavalry and flanks due to a Spartan trick, began to withdraw gradually. At that time, the distant Persian phalanx noticed it too late and began to rush to the defense of the army. The Persian cavalry began to return, but they were a long distance from the center. Upon the arrival of the cavalry, they noticed that their army had announced its surrender and began to withdraw from the battle. At that point, the Persian cavalry did not continue its progress and retreated as well, leaving behind the battalions that were trying to withdraw from the battle. This caused them very heavy losses, to approximately 14,000 fighters, while the Spartan army lost nearly 3,000 fighters.